What comes to mind when you think of how billionaires spend their money? Private jets, yachts, and exotic vacations, right? Well, while some of the world's wealthiest people do indulge in such luxuries, there's one billionaire who stands out with his insanely inspiring lifestyle choices, with a net worth of $104.1 billion. Bill Gates. In 2023, Gates continues to defy expectations with his commitment to sustainable living and philanthropy. He lives in a futuristic, eco-friendly home that uses technology to minimize waste and maximize efficiency. His diet is primarily plant-based, and he's even invested in a plant-based meat company. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. So watch this video till the end, and together, let's discover the insane lifestyle of Bill Gates. Bill Gates and one of his high school friends, Paul Allen, started Microsoft in 1975. Microsoft was the first real software company and put computers on every desk and in every home in America. Since then, they've only made more progress. The company's stock has gone up by 300% in just the last 5 years. Bill Gates quit as CEO of Microsoft in 2006, but it doesn't look like it will slow down anytime soon. Bill Gates could spend $1 million every day for 245 years with all the money he has made from his business success. It's hard to imagine how someone could spend so much money, but Bill has found a few ways by a huge margin. Most of his money went toward his long list of properties. In Medina, Washington, his most famous house, which people call Xanadu 2.0, is worth $125 million. Bill bought the land on the water's edge for $2 million, then spent another $63 million to build a house. That means that the house has everything he could possibly want. The 66,000 square foot mansion is an earth-sheltered house that was built into the coast to help control the temperature. The estate has 24 huge bathrooms and 7 beds, all of which are filled with technology worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Their family can wear pins that let them change the temperature, lighting, and music in a room as they walk through it. They don't even have to touch a button. There are also screens worth $150,000 that show pictures of famous works of art on a loop. Now these features are impressive, but some other features can only be bought by a billionaire like Bill Gates. There's a state-of-the-art gym that is 2,500 square feet and has a room with 20-foot ceilings. That is also a shaking room if you don't want to go to the gym. There are many ways to relax in Xanadu 2.0, like in the 1,500 square foot home theater with 20 luxurious seats, a popcorn machine, and an Art Deco design. The Art Deco design is also in the 2,100 square foot library, where a great Caspi code is etched into the ceiling. Behind the bookshelf are 2 secret rooms. There are many ways to keep guests busy when they come over. For smaller gatherings, the 2,300 square foot reception hall can seat 200 people. There are enough seats for 24 people in the dining room. The pool, which is outside, has its own building. The 60-foot long pool house has an underwater music system, a full locker room, and a spa area. Just outside the pool house is a salmon and trout-filled estuary and stream that was made by humans. The beach on the lakefront property isn't made of sand from Lake Washington. Instead, the sand came from the Caribbean, so he could relax on beautiful white sand even though he was in the Pacific Northwest. Bill Gates' first real $1 million home was like that one, and his new one is almost as nice. On March 27, 2020, the Del Mar home was bought for $43 million. The 5,800 square foot house has 6 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and 120 feet of beachfront access. The inside of the beautiful house is made of light mahogany and limestone, but not much else is known about it. The patio looks out over the water and has places to sit, fire pits, jacuzzi tubs, and a beautiful infinity pool. Both of these comforts don't end there. The beach house that cost $1 million has a health spa, a home theater, a tennis court, a big greenhouse, and 2 guest houses. Bill Gates' beach house in Del Mar is not the first property he bought in California. In 2014, Bill Gates bought Rancho Pasadena, a 229-acre property near San Diego. The property cost him $18 million and has a popular feature among the rich: 430 stable barns. There is also a 21-stall barn and a 3/4-mile racetrack for taking the horses for a spin. There are also a number of grassy pastures, olive groves, and even a vet on site. But that doesn't seem to be the only horse property that Bill Gates owns. Bill has spent $59 million over the past few years on several ranches in Wellington. On the land, there are several houses, stables, pastures, and racetracks. At least one of the homes on the property is 7,000 square feet and has 4 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. Now that's a lot of houses, but we're still not done. Bill owns a $12.5 million home in Palm Desert, California that is next to a golf course and has 6 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms. If he really wants to leave the city, he can take a plane to Wyoming, where he owns a 492-acre ranch that Buffalo Bill Cody used to own. He paid a meager $8.9 million for that piece of historical property, which is of course decked out with opulent furnishings and items that would be out of reach for many people. Bill Gates is known to have an impressive collection of art, including works by some of the most renowned artists in history. Some of the most notable pieces in his collection include works by Pablo Picasso, Andrew Wyatt, and Winslow Homer, among others. The exact value of Gates' art collection is not publicly known, but it has been estimated to be worth over $130 million. In 2018, he reportedly loaned 21 works from his collection to the Seattle Art Museum, which included paintings by Georgia O'Keeffe, Edward Hopper, and others. Gates has also been known to acquire art through auctions, and he reportedly spent over $13 million to acquire Leonardo da Vinci's Codex Leicester, a rare manuscript created by the famous artist and inventor. Overall, Gates' art collection is one of the most valuable and diverse collections in the world. Bill Gates' homes also house an impressive car collection worth approximately $5.1 million. He owns a Tesla Model X, an Audi A8, a $600,000 Lamborghini Aventador, a Bugatti Veyron worth about $1.7 million, and a few old Porsches. Bill Gates is known to own several private jets, including the Bombardier BD700 Global Express, which he purchased in 2020 for an estimated $40 million, a Gulfstream G650ER, a Bombardier Challenger 350, and a Cessna 208 Caravan. Overall, Gates' private jet collection is worth an estimated $500 million. You might think that Bill Gates spends all of his money on expensive homes and things, but that's not quite right. Bill's good deeds are often praised, and for good reason. Bill Gates' work in global health and poverty alleviation is unmatched. He's pledged billions of dollars to fight diseases like malaria and tuberculosis, and has used his resources to create innovative solutions to some of the world's biggest problems. Bill and his wife Melinda started the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. As of 2021, they had given more than $54 billion to improve health and education around the world and fight poverty. And he's not stopping there. In fact, he's doubling down on his efforts to make the world a better place. So while some billionaires may be known for their extravagant spending and lavish lifestyles, Bill Gates proves that true wealth comes from using your resources to positively impact the world. And in a world where many of us are searching for ways to make a difference, Bill Gates' inspiring example is more important than ever. If you enjoyed this video, hit the bell, like, and subscribe to our channel for more awesome videos like this.